Hello, this is Alvin. So I'm the founder and developer of Runcell. This is my devlog about Runcell latest features. So this is a more casual format that I'm going to talk about what's happening in the latest version of Runcell, what features we are adding, what's Runcell are going to be. Well, Runcell is a Jupyter Lab extension, and you can directly pipe install Runcell in your Jupyter environment, and it can help you code, debug, analyze code base or even database, do most of your data science work in your Jupyter Notebook environment. Yeah, well, or more specifically, it's Jupyter Lab environment. Yeah, please upgrade your Jupyter Notebook to Jupyter Lab because it's really much better and modern editor than Jupyter Notebook. Yeah. Okay. Let's focus on the Runcell features. So in this latest version, we do add a lot of new tools to the agent to use. So for now, the agent is much more powerful to understand your code base, understand different types or different modalities of our sales output. Yeah, a very simple use case of Runcell is to analyze the data for you. For example, I got a car dataset CSV file, and I can try to ask Runcell to directly make a visual exploratory data analysis for me with some maybe statistics stuff or visualizations. Make a quick visual EDA of car dataset. Okay. So now you can see that Runcell directly creates a new IPMB for me, and it will try to directly generate some code. You can see the first code, it uses data frame to describe to see what's the basic situation of that, and now it starts to generate some visual output, and it tries to understand the visual output instead of just pass by. So this helps the next cells to be more accurate. So a very important difference between Runcell and other code agent, that if you're using other code agent for coding with within the Jupyter environment or IPMB file, they just regard that as static file, and they generate a bunch of cells of code all at once. So what that means is they do not generate code based on what your data looks like. But what Runcell does, it executes those generated code one by one, and it is actually based on what previous cells looks like, and that is what it based on and generate the next cells. So Runcell does generate code based on how your data looks like, how your data distributes, and how the previous code result is like. It has better context for data engineers and data scientists. Yeah. So I would strongly recommend you to use Runcell in data science task or data related task. Okay, so this is a quick visual EDA because I said brief, so it just generate one cell. If you want to it to explore more, you can definitely ask it to generate a more complex visualization or visual EDA based on that. Yeah. And so this is the IPMB it generates. How about we can have a more shareable format with others if I want this result to be shared with my colleague. So there are some very good framework like Streamlit or Gradle to allow you to build a data app that's more easy to share in and more interactive. Yeah, so in Runcell, you can directly ask the agent, can you turn this IPYMB file into a Streamlit app and run it. In this case, it will try to redesign the previous analyze workflow and try to figure out a better format for Streamlit. Yeah, So we will see what's happening. Okay, I think we got our Streamlit app code and actually trying to run this app. Okay, so this is Streamlit app we got. So you can see that it actually contains different aspects of the this data set. It even have some interactive component here. For example, let me try to remove the Europe and see whether it changed. Okay, so you can see that this is a benefit of Streamlit, that you can have a more interactive way with your data. So you can definitely turn some of the notebook files you want to share into a Streamlit app, so it's more interactive, and you can deploy it on the Streamlit cloud, or you just share the Streamlit app file with your colleague. So this is the latest version of Runcell. We do add different features, different tools for Runcell to be able to manipulate with your files or code, different types of code files or data files in your code base. So for now, it's not just focused on the Jupyter Notebook stuff. If you're using Runcell to develop a Flask app, or you just want to Runcell to build some web application for you, Runcell can also do that, because we now support more use cases. Yeah. So this is a terminal that Runcell generates. We can see that there's actually two terminal it generates. Okay, maybe Runcell try to, okay, so it finds some application already running on this port, so it tried another one. Yeah. But all those terminals that you can directly control by yourself, so you can just directly close them. And if you are interested in some specific content in the notebook, like the images, or you want to upload some other images and ask Runcell, we definitely support you to directly upload your own images, or you can directly add these existing images as context. Yeah. You can also add a code as context. We have different types of context citation ways, so you can add code, add the cell output, like the arrow output or the visual output. All kinds of outputs is supported right now. Okay, so about install Runcell, well, Runcell is a Jupyter plugin, so it means you can directly install it with a pipe install. So in most of the cases, you can directly pipe install the Runcell, and you will see a Runcell plugin in your Jupyter notebook when you restart it. Always remember to restart your Runcell after you install or upgrade. And in some edge cases, after you install Runcell and restart Runcell, you might not see Runcell in your Jupyter lab. So that's usually happens when you have multiple Jupyter lab on your devices, and you happen to install Runcell into another environment of Jupyter you are using. Yeah, so always check which Jupyter you are using. There's a command called which. You can directly check, use which Jupyter to check what Jupyter you are using, and try to install the Runcell in that Jupyter. And another case is some of the Jupyter you may install disable Jupyter plugin by default, and it's very easy to enable them. We have a documentation about how to enable Jupyter plugins after you install that. For Jupyter, especially some of the Jupyter you download might have very strict limitation, and that they disable the Jupyter server plugin. So there are different commands you can enable a Jupyter plugin and enable Jupyter server plugin. So that's based on your cases. We try to cover most of the cases in the documentation, so you can find very detailed stuff, how to install, how to set up the Jupyter in different cases. For example, you want to use run cell with Jupyter in virtual environments or something like that. Although we cover most of the edge cases in our documentation, but you might still make some problem that we didn't cover in the docs, or all those concepts are maybe too complicated for you. In those cases, you can directly ask me in the Discord channel of RunCell. When you log into your RunCell account, there is a Discord channel here, and you can directly join this channel and see everything happen and talk to me about everything you want, or how to set up your RunCell, or some features you want for RunCell. Yeah. Okay, that's basically most of the stuff for this devlog. If you got any questions, you can comment on the video or join the Discord channel to talk with me directly. That's all for today. Thanks for watching this video, and remember, pipe install RunCell to have a try.